Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So all this here may look like a couple of weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to with this time frame. I think there's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. As a friendly reminder, cryptos are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video, 15, 20 hours from now, then yeah, the chart is going to look different for you. But my goal here is to keep this video relevant for as long as possible. And I'm going to accomplish that by talking about more so general levels and then walking you through some questions. And based on how you answer those questions, that'll dictate the current status of the chart. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I am going anyways. Essentially over the past 24 hours, give or take, the bulls have just come roaring back. And the very valid question now going forward is, is there any sort of true power behind this price movement, or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but you got to give credit where credit's due. And, as I talk right now, the bulls have definitely made a very strong move, which brings about the first update that needs to be made. And this update is a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support, which is that level right there at 3,600. So let's say you're watching this video 15, 20 hours from now. Question number one that you need to ask yourself is just simply, where's the price at relative to 3,600? If you are answering the question that the price is still up above it, well, then that would imply that this current this big upwards movement is still fully intact in the sense of, the price hasn't really pulled back at all. I'm not saying the price has to keep going up, but think about it. Even if the price is still up above it, that would imply that, it's just simply been going sideways up, in this portion of the chart. Now, if it's, come back all the way down, and we'll get to that in a second, that could kind of shift around the current story of things. But yeah, if the price can still be up above that 3,600 mark, that would be a huge sign of power. With that being said, if you are answering the question that the price is back below 3,600, that doesn't mean the entire chart's broken or ruined or anything like that. The next question to ask yourself would be, all right, well, where's the price at relative to that purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average? Right now, it's starting to flatten out, but as the name implies, it is a moving average. So this line does move, and it'll go flat for a little bit while longer, and if the price can stay up above it, it'll actually start to curl itself back upwards. And it's been a long, long time since the price has actually had, caused, I should say, the 50-period to get an upward slope to it. So that'll be the next level. Now, if you're answering the question that the price is down below 3,600 and then down below that purple line there, at that point, it's looking like this whole bounce that's currently underway is kind of sketchy, and maybe there just wasn't any sort of genuine strength behind it. So those will be the key levels of support. Now, if the price is still up above 3,600, got to use a little bit of gut instincts, meaning, like I said, if the price is right here, that's great. But if you're watching this and the price is now up at 4,000, well, that would be telling you that not only did this, strong move that's currently underway have true power, it's actually gotten that much more powerful and gained that much more strength. So like I said, little common sense and gut instincts will come into play if the price is still up above 3,600. But all in all, no doubt about it, very nice move. So the next 24 hours are going to be pretty interesting.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.